morning, it is 6 a.m. and we're gonna climb today.
It's drawing a ton of attention.
I wonder why. That's great.
I'm gonna be cutting Tori's hair.
No, absolutely not.
Back in Austin, Texas, and we are going climbing. I'm with Taylor and Tori. Last night we slept in the van, all three of us, right outside the parking lot because we woke up bright and early to go climb because it's been very hot. We are gonna set up a few lead climbs. Taylor's been climbing here a lot, so she's kind of showing us the ropes, like literally. That's good. That's a good joke. Yeah. You like it?
I'm so delusional right now.
You look like a little baby who just woke up.
I've been so weird all morning. And she's on.
Yeah, it kind of follows this crack right here. There's like that little overhang portion. And then the last spot, I think there's like a magic foot that I always miss, but I always do a side pull to the top. It's a good 5'9".
It's very fun.
I'm using a stick clip to clip the first bolt on this 510A.
Now we're lovers, only covers apart.
So slippery.
Though the others see you in a different light, I was intrigued to be by your side. Now we're lovers, only covers apart. I'm a terrible liar at the best of times, and a shoulder to cry on when you're feeling down. There'll be lilies on the mantelpiece when you come.
We finished climbing and now we're making a quick tofu scramble before we head to a women's rights march.
Women's rights.
And you might be wondering, Sarah, how did you get from California at the Animal Liberation Conference to Austin, Texas? Basically, after the Liberation Conference, we were in San Francisco Bay Area, and we drove about 7 hours, I think, down south to Sequoia National Park, where we went to a hot spring, and our friend Nikki met up with us, and it was such a beautiful, magical experience. She slept in the van. We made a lot of amazing meals. We're eating tacos.
Yes.
So we got this green salsa verde.
Comment down below.
If you like red salsa.
Or green salsa.
We got this green salsa from Trader Joe's.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Put chips on it. I know that that's what you're gonna do. I love being in nature with you. We are at this hot spring near Sequoia National Park right now. It's kind of hard to get there. It's not a long hike, but it's a scrambly hike. I would say it takes like 10 minutes, not because it's long, but just because it can be a little difficult. We've been spending the last couple days there just soaking every single night. It has been so amazing and relaxing and healing. But this will be our first time going during the day because we've usually been going during night. We'll just see it with the light out, which will be really nice and fun. So we'll bring you along. Darby. Okay, this is the part that we're using the rope for. Last time we did this, Tori slipped at the end. Sorry for exposing you. She's okay, so it's all fine. I'm probably gonna jinx it and I'm gonna slip now. Tori is stirring the vegetables. How you feeling?
I feel like a woman.
Yeah. Hey guys, today we are going to be, I'm going to be cutting Tori's hair.
No, absolutely not.
So the first thing I'm going to do is just brush them out. Can I have the scissors?
No. Wow, that's crazy, guys. I would buy that at a restaurant.
I know. And after hanging out with her, we drove like 15 hours, I want to say, from Southern California all the way to Austin. And this is where my family's from. This is where Tori's family is from, and we're currently in her house right now. So yeah, that's the total update of how I got here. Let's go to the march.
Our biggest mistake has been that on that day, a half a century ago, when Roe was decided, a half a century ago, we did not begin our fight to protect that right.
What we do here affects an entire country, and what we build here can show the entire country what we're capable of.
Thank you, Austin, Texas.
If the Republicans obtain a majority in our Congress, they will likely advance a national abortion ban and far-reaching restrictions on contraception that we now count on.
Just gonna lay here for a second. It is very hot. We've been here for probably an hour protesting, And yeah, I forgot how hot Texas is, especially during this time of the year. I've actually really enjoyed being back in Austin though, because my family's here and I've spent some time with them. I did some van projects, so I like sanded the countertops on my van. It's literally 12 a.m. and I just had a random impulse to continue doing the van projects that I was working on tonight. Also because tomorrow it's going to be really hot and I'd rather just work tonight. But what I'm doing right now is I'm sanding down the countertops. I'm using 40 grit sandpaper and just sanding it all down. And right now with the coarse sandpaper, I'm trying to get out the majority of the stains. Basically, I've had this countertop, it's maple. I've had it for over 2 years now as I've been living in the van, and as I've had it, I've gotten a lot of stains in it. I always put mineral oil on it, and that is what I've been doing for the last couple years, but it's just not doing it for me, honestly. Anyways, I recently hung out with Chase, and his countertops, he uses, I think, a polyurethane coat, and I went to the store and I got a similar one that he has. It's not food grade, which means that I won't be able to like cut vegetables on this countertop, but I don't really do that anyways, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for it because I want it to be nice and glossy and shiny, and I'm just so over using the mineral oil at this point. It's just not really working for me. And I also tried to fix the sliding door, which is still being a little janky. I'm having a lot of problems with my sliding door. Basically, every single time I try to close it, it doesn't totally close. And it looks like it's tilted. I don't really know how that could have happened, but I loosened this and now I have the door on a jack. So I'm going to raise it and try to see if I can get this to be straight again. It's not closing. Yay! So now it's totally flat with the rest of the car, which hasn't been happening for the last couple weeks. And I helped my dad with some projects he needed help with at his like off-grid property in Texas. So I'm at my parents' property in Texas again. I come here like once a year and spend a lot of time here because I can work on the van and stuff. They have a bunch of ducks and chickens, and this is the duck pond, which has gotten a bunch of duck poop on the bottom, and so my dad drained the duck pond and I'm just basically shoveling out the poop. There is so much, it's crazy. Oh. I think I did this last time too, like a year ago. It's pretty gross. It smells like duck poop. Can you see all of that duck poop? It's so crazy. I've also spent a lot of time with Tori's family. We spent Halloween with them. I know that was so long ago. Sarah is the cutest girl in the world. What? You are so sweet. Tori and I are going with her sister right now to get some pumpkins because we're gonna carve them. I haven't carved pumpkins in so long.
Me either. What are we doing?
Getting pumpkins. I feel like I want this one.
Cute.
Whoa, it's a heavy guy.
Really? Why? I really like this one.
Wow.
Welcome to our pumpkin farm. We have locally sourced pumpkins here. We make them real big and nice for you to carve. All right, let's go.
What's your name?
Mario.
What is your biggest joy in life?
Me.
How did I know that you were gonna say that, Tori? How do you know Tori?
I was born and she was there.
That's exciting. In what ways did she bully you when you were a child?
I specifically remember this one time that her friends were over and she wanted me out of her room. She said, Mom made brownies downstairs, and so I went out and she locked me out.
Wow. She manipulated you?
Is that the only time I've ever bullied you? No, like a bunch of other times.
That's not true. Tell us more.
And it's so unreal. Put your faith and fears upon the wheel, and all we have we long to hold. If we're all mirrors, then who can tell if we ever truly see ourselves? And we'll keep hiding.
Tori is currently drawing up the blueprints for her van. Because she just bought it and it's right outside.
No.
Just kidding.
Don't lie.
She hasn't bought it yet, but it's just in the future. And for me, I remember when I was building out my van, this was a big part of my manifestation process, was just envisioning like what it would look like. Even so far before I even bought it, like a year or even more than a year before I bought it, I was drawing up blueprints and envisioning the way I would decorate it and what it would look like. And yeah, so she's doing it in this little journal where I have all my blueprints. So it's kind of cute. We've also been eating at a lot of really delicious vegan restaurants that I've been missing here. Some of my favorites are Rebel Cheese. They have like really good vegan cheese, jams and cheese boards and charcuterie boards, and really good sandwiches with their cheese as well. I am currently at a restaurant in Austin, Texas called Rebel Cheese. I've been here once before. They have so many different variations of artisan vegan cheeses made from nuts, cashews, almonds, different stuff like that. And last time I came here, I was mind blown by their cheese. I think I want to get a sandwich this time around that has mozzarella, because I have only really had like vegan mozzarella once, and it was in Central America. So I think I want to try that because I used to love the taste of mozzarella cheese. And then I also went to the beer plant and reunited with my friend Chase from Tio Aventura. We also went to Barton Springs.
Hey! I've missed you guys. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing as well as I'm doing. Ooh, I'm falling. You guys on the other side of the screen are looking really good. Like, you look happy, you look healthy, you look like things are just going well. And I couldn't be more excited to know that things are going well. It's good. So grateful for this delicious home-cooked meal. I have been eating rough on my journey from South Florida to here. So this is very, very welcome. I'm grateful for the headspace that I immediately get into when I'm in your presence. You bring back the beautiful part of the little family that we had on the road when we were all spending time together. I don't know, it's wild. Like, I can always tell when I'm starting a new creative cycle because I'll start listening to music I listened to when I was my most creative, which is like Australian metalcore.
No way.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny. Chase made me this breakfast sandwich. It has just egg, Miyoko's vegan cheese, and deli slices, I think. And they got a toaster in their van, so this is a nice toasted bread. Usually I just put it on the pan and it's not nearly as good. Last night Chase and I stayed up till like 1 a.m. talking about the most existential shit ever. We were talking about the universe being a simulation and all these different theories, like Fermi theory, I think. I literally took notes because it was so interesting to me. Regardless of what I believe of like how we're here or any of these theories, one thing is certain, that we are so tiny amidst such a massive universe, and there's so much unknown and so much like us as a species is trying to figure out, but we still don't know so much. So it just makes any personal problems feel so minuscule and small. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this sandwich that Chase made, and then we'll get our day started, and I'll bring you along.
It's not bad. This is exactly what I always do. I inch myself in until everyone's ready to leave.
Chase and I just arrived at this vegan restaurant called The Beer Plant in Austin. It's one of my favorite vegan restaurants in Austin, so I'm gonna bring him to it because he's never been there. What I usually get and what I'll probably get this time is the cauliflower wings, and their loaded fries are so good. They have so much. They have vegan cheese, they have sour cream. It's delicious.
Oh, they're good. It's drawing a ton of attention.
I wonder why.
Yeah, just chill.
It's inconspicuous.
Have you ever seen Short Circuit?
No.
Okay, let me pull up a picture and you'll say, oh my god, yeah, you're right. It's a great movie, by the way. Maybe that started my passion for robots.
That was really fun. I always love seeing Chase. That's like the main stuff that's happened, and now I'm kind of just waiting in the shade. I think everyone else is still in the sun protesting, but it is so hot that I felt myself getting really lightheaded. So I can still like feel the energy over here, and there's a lot of different groups of people like gathering around the shade areas because it's so hot right now. Talk to you guys later. On a little bit of a shopping spree recently for a couple reasons. I'm back in Austin, so I have an address I can ship to because my parents live here, and then I'm also going to Italy. I just booked a flight, so I got some clothes. So I thought I would share with you guys what I got because I feel like I never do this. The first thing is from Aloe Yoga. Aloe Yoga is pretty pricey, but everything I've bought from there I've loved so much, and it also just lasts a really long time, and I know that I love their biker shorts. So I just got another pair of biker shorts in the color white. I feel like I'm gonna bring them to Italy. This will be nice for plane rides. The material's so nice, and I got a size small. And then this next thing I got, I'm so excited for. It's from the brand Don't Eat the Homies, which is in San Francisco. It's based out of San Francisco. It's kind of a smaller brand. Obviously love the message of this, and I got this in a size large because I kind of like it oversized, and it's in the color cream. It's just this hoodie. It says Don't Eat the Homies with images of cows, chickens, fish, pigs, and horses, and then also on the back. This other thing, these are all online that I got. This one is a big package. These are all products for food photography because I am slowly working on a cookbook. Hopefully at some point that will come into full fruition. This is End Clothing. They also have a kitchen section. Oh my gosh. Feels like Christmas. Okay, so the first thing I got from End is this orange colored apron. This is just a simple white plate from the brand Hay. Whoa, this is different than the color I saw online, but I still really like the color. It's a thermos. I recently lost my water bottle. I have no clue where it went. So I got this one. These plates are made out of bamboo fiber, which is nice because in the van I won't break them. And I love this color, the peach and the pattern. I think it will add a nice pop. This one I'm also really excited for. It's also made out of bamboo fiber. I love the coloring on it, and again I think it'll add a nice pop. It's a rustic green gray color. I think this one looks really nice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video on Saturday. Bye!